Hello, lovely people. Welcome in, welcome in. We have got another session of D&D. We are double backing this week. So we've got last week and this week, one on top of the other. We wouldn't normally do this, but we sort of missed one session, made up for that session last weekend, and then this is the normal weekend. Obviously, won't be doing anything next weekend just because we wouldn't normally, but also, like, it's New Year's Eve, so yeah. But we'll do something this evening. Hi, lovely to have you here. Hope you're doing great, and we are here for some D&D. So, we are with the Delta Squad party, a party that has been running around the world, sort of trying to fix issues for one of the kingdoms as they work as one of the subsidiaries of that kingdom. But unfortunately, this party has gotten themselves lost in the past, and now they have been pulled into the Fey War, which is a war between the elves and the Fey, to sort of, well, try and find a way to go home and also just sort of survive here in the past. This is the past, and this is what the present looks like. So, you know, two very varying different maps and stuff that will eventually become the same. But yes, the players are currently sort of in a little camp made by some of the Shadow Fae here. And they're sort of having a look at what's going on, trying to figure out, well, what happened to all of the elves that have been kidnapped. Well, they assume kidnapped. You know, they'll find out what's happened as they play along, and so will you guys. So, thank you for dropping in, much appreciated, and we'll now go over to our players. Righty-ho, hello players. So, first and foremost, we have got Ben Drunk. How are we doing today?
Good.
I'm
doing good.
Fair enough. Then next we follow up with Vixie. How are you doing? You doing good?
I'm feeling rather crispy.
Crispy. Oh, yeah, fair enough. You know what? I did actually forget to recap that, and I will do that in just a moment. And then finally we have Knight. And Knight, how are you doing today?
I exist. I'm doing good.
Fair enough. Existence is better than pain.
It is one step forward.
So, to recap what Vixie was referring to, our lovely resident armor smith decided to try using a chunk of pure magic to cast a spell. He was successful. He also obliterated one character and severely nearly killed the other one who needs to make death saving throws. Which, by the way, Ben, you need to make death saving throws.
Saved already by
Saved already? That's fine.
Yeah, I cast
That's fine.
Spare the Dying.
Then as long as he is up and standing and not dead, you guys can continue.
With the map.
I guess.
Only
yes,
one problem. I'm still unconscious.
Yes, you do need some healing
I'm
points.
still on dying.
Yes, because I just stabilized.
I'm just trying to find where I put the map, to be honest. There is so many of them. I'm never too sure where I put all of them. There it is. Pop. There we go. This is where you are. This is the horrible mess that you made of all of this. Yeah, so... what was that? Someone say they could heal him? Was that, sorry?
Yeah, I would probably be the one to go and heal him. And in fact,
Actually, no, I will keep them around. I'll play them. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, to make sure that he's doing fine in terms of health, I will cast Life Transference and
Guaranteed health transference of a certain amount. Yep, fair enough. Yeah.
Yep. So you take double this.
Ooh, ow.
That is quite a lot of healing.
Yeah,
And
that's 40, then add 13, so 53.
54, right?
54, yeah, sorry. I don't know why I did 13.
Yeah.
That's 6 and 7, not 7 and 7.
Damn.
You now have more health than I do.
Woo! I'm feeling great. Woo!
As I
Obviously, you'll sort of slowly wake up and then sort of go, oh my god, what the hell was that rush? As you have sort of a momentary rush of sort of necrotic magic go through you that seems to do the opposite of what it would normally do. As it seems to infuse you. But yeah. And sort of from the back room, So this direction,
Mhm.
you sort of hear a noise.
I turn to look at the rest of the party.
Well, Arrowfly is there, but sort of picking his nose. Will not chip into the decision, but still looks like he could help you. Same with Kellen. He's sort of looking down at the crispy stick that he made and sort of going, the fuck. Unsurprisingly, yes, it's sort of a the fuck moment.
I guess it's time to recover our fallen comrades' gear because that's gonna that's it's quite a crispy body. Well, I guess we got to carry this back.
I do go up to the corpse.
No problem.
As-
What remains is only the equipment. Or dust, if you want to collect that up.
Yeah, I'll collect that up.
As I say, give me a moment. As I begin ritual casting gentle repose. So I don't lose a spell slot.
Okay, yeah, no problem. And that one is, you touch a corpse or other remains for the duration, the target is protected from decay and cannot become undead. The spell also effectively extends the limit of raising the target from the dead, since I assume you're just sort of doing this as a respect-based thing, not because it
Yes.
actually would have any use in this scenario.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
that's fine.
why I was. And also I'm ritual casting it because I don't
You don't want to waste a
slot.
spell slot on something that doesn't actually have a use here. It's just sort of thematically nice. That's fine. As it's a level 2, that's 10 minutes, because it's 5 minutes for each level, as I recall it. Yeah. So you guys have got 10 minutes there, obviously. Anybody else doing anything else? Obviously, as I understand it, you're sort of going through the equipment. Vixie, you have the character sheet. What equipment was there that could be passed on to other people?
Like money.
If passed on.
Oh, I've changed that one. But it did have a mithril, only like things of note.
Yeah.
It only had a mithril, what is it called? Mithril, medium armor. What? Half plate, I think.
Yeah.
And it had a longsword. A special elven longsword.
Yes, it did. Somebody else will have to attune to it to work out what it does, because you wouldn't have been able to pass on that knowledge as you are very, very dead.
Okay, so those things. Okay. I guess I shall be taking them all, and the Elven Greatsword I'll study eventually, but not right now.
But you've noted them down, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as they have been noted, that is awesome. So, once again, you will hear a noise from, the corner that was indicated. I will indicate it again. This way, you hear another noise.
How are we looking for how beat up we are before I go do anything?
I am still good to fight.
You sure?
As long as that magic doesn't get cast again, I'm good to fight. Otherwise, I might die.
Like I have all.
Instead of questioning when the DM says, "Are you sure?" You go, "Yeah, I'm fine." What do you mean? Of course I'm fine.
I got
stone from Kellen and go, just no. You don't need this right now.
I got
you
all
almost
of my,
killed us.
Yeah, I got all of my second level spell slots. I got my fourth level spell slots. And
I'm
one
having a
third level spell
problem
slot.
with Roll20. I don't know if anybody else is experiencing this, but mine's just refusing to load. So I might just have to sort of step out of the Roll20 for a second and sort of go back in.
Yeah, refresh the page, I'd say.
Well, I say I tried to refresh and it's just not. He's not even letting me refresh the page. It's sort of just crying at me. There we go. So yeah, it might take me a second to sort of fix whatever the fuck that is. Launch game. Would you stop being such a silly Billy? Yeah.
A Billy Willy.
Are you gonna run? There we go. That's not the monsters I needed, but yeah, sure. So you say you're
not
already
the monsters I needed. I see.
Well, it's showing the monsters up in the top corner, the ones you've sort of already fought. So it's sort of like, yeah, I don't need those.
Oh my lord!
You don't need to see that. I mean, you
Holy
sort of do.
crap, that's big. I'm talking HP wise. How we looking?
49, but I can easily heal us back up.
Yeah, that would be how big it is. And that is hopefully not going to go as big again. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't.
It is becoming quite large.
It is the beef.
But yes,
La
like,
beef.
I would be still fine to fight.
Okay, so you got to go and take a look down that corridor. I mean, at this point, you can sort of step over the bodies. The only one that isn't, so the only one that is in your way is sort of, this one here. The rest are charcoal. Because there's no way they didn't get turned into charcoal having been hit by that lightning.
Once I'm done casting the spell, I will take the lead.
No problem. The other thing I'm going to do, actually, is I'm just going to switch to the map layer and remove the ones you cannot get materials from, because they are gone.
Yeah.
There we go.
What do you mean you don't get to see the corpses of our fallen enemies? Anyway.
They're there. They're dust on the floor. Within minutes, maybe, the 10 minutes you spend sort of praying, they've sort of scattered. Obviously, as you've had about 10 minutes. Room? Yeah. One moment. Right.
I've had about 10 minutes, so I tried looting that body.
Yeah, obviously in that 10 minutes you can loot that body. There are... What is that one? Sorry. It's a corrupt shadow, isn't it? There are sort of moth-like shadow wings, veins, glowing orbs that sort of have replaced their eyes. It does seem like it's still a normal cornea, but the cornea is completely iris. There is no pupil. And you could probably harvest some shadow-like hair.
I'll take all I can get.
Yeah, we'll roll how much you actually managed to collect just like after this interaction. Okay. So, you walk into the room and you see... Not just that. So just trying to reveal what you see. You see a large shadowy dragon draped and wrapped around a small figure that you can't quite make out from where you are, as it is pretty much wrapped around it. It seems to sort of be snarling and snapping at the blood magic that seems to be sort of wrapped around it.
Is there any like a rock or something small, like round?
Oh, of course. This is a tiled floor. There will be a couple of broken rocks.
Yeah, I'll pick up a rock. I'm gonna cast light on it and throw it at the darkness to like kind of like shine. Because I don't have dark vision. Reminder.
Oh
I'm
shit!
Currently carrying, I'm currently carrying an object of light, but I do not have dark vision, which are two different things.
Yeah, so you could probably see up to about here, maybe then.
Yeah.
Sort of the edge of the blood ring. That's fine. As you do so and you float it forwards, Vixie, you have a light coming towards you. It's really fucking disturbing as you're trying to sleep. And obviously, you have sort of this dragon illuminated, and as I stated before, there sort of seems to be something you can see small parts of, but it is also shrouded by this dragon's sort of body and wings. And you hear a voice.
You hear a voice, but now I need a slight little helpful reminder.
Yeah.
Ben.
Yes.
Do you know a draconic?
Yes, my character does know draconic.
Because I wasn't sure. So to the others, you just hear some like obviously like almost growling. Clearly somebody is displeased. And from what Ben would hear, it's like, huh? Who are these figures approaching? Disturbing my peaceful sleep.
Peaceful's one word for it.
Peaceful. Peaceful sleep.
I do cast Eyes of the Grave, by the way, because Oh,
And that
well,
does?
me, that's improperly. I just see if the thing I'm looking at is undead or not. Which I imagine it's not. It would just be a character thing.
Yeah, no, it's like it's blood magic and shadow magic. That's not undead. It's just corrupted.
Eh.
I don't know if you can see that, to be honest. You definitely see it's not undead.
Yes.
Yeah.
And sort of the corrupted comes from the massive blood sigil on the floor.
That's spooky.
Yeah, it's actually probably also a practice you haven't ever seen in the modern day. Not often, at the least. Anyway, yeah, sorry. Can continue. Sort of, you know, you've been addressed in Draconic.
I don't know what the heck was said.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I'm talking to the person who was addressed.
I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here questioning peaceful sleep. How are you peacefully sleeping? There were creatures attacking everything.
Right, 1 second, Vixie, just going to give you some context.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah.
I would imagine
okay.
like peaceful isn't peaceful right now without whatever. But I think like some context maybe is.
Intense typing.
That's me.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that was kind of what I was also thinking.
There we go. Okay, cool. Wink. What I needed to say has been said. Mwahaha. You will all die now.
Well,
I have been listening to Christmas music for the last 3 weeks, and I've now got Merry Christmas stuck in my fucking head.
Good.
I hate Christmas songs.
I love Christmas songs.
Yep, go on.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah. Go.
I see the creature for me. I hear nothing said, and I hear our ally very confused. I cast the detect thoughts.
On who?
As I attempt to stare, look at the creature's mind in front of me.
Is it look like you have to look at the creature that you want to detect the thoughts of? Yes.
I would have to see a creature. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You can only currently direct that at the dragon, and you won't really have much resistance because it's sort of bombarded at the moment, and the main thought you get is pain and anger. And that's not because sort of it can't think higher, and that's not because you're getting emotions. That is all it's thinking. Oh god, the pain. Oh god, the rage.
All right.
It is incredibly uncomfortable right now. And sort of just wants to make itself into a smaller ball.
And then I just go a bit deeper.
No problem. Show me
As
where you're going.
I used the no. I used the secondary action of detect thoughts, which is I attempt to detect the thoughts of creatures I cannot see.
Okay.
Ah,
And how does that one work? Just give me a read down.
You can also use this spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures you can't see. When you cast a spell, or as your action during the duration, you can search for thoughts within 30 feet of you. The spell can penetrate barriers, but 2 feet of rock, 2 inches of any metal other than lead, or a thin sheet of lead blocks you can't detect through. And you can detect the creature with an intelligence of 3 or lower, or one that doesn't speak any language.
I have just sort of realised something, because I did say previously they were in a barrier, but sort of say that it's sort of allowing stuff in, not allowing them out. So yeah, because I mean, yeah. But you will detect.
Basically, I can detect through like solid materials. But
You will detect another living creature, inside that space, which I will let them explain their thoughts in a moment. But the other thing you'll detect is something coming closer that sort of seems to have the thought of, what the fuck was that noise? Why the fuck is this going on? Who fucked up the dragon? What word would they use? They wouldn't use that word. Dragon transference? I was thinking about use word corrupting, but they wouldn't. So yeah, dragon transference. And that's close-ish.
I immediately telepathically tell my friends, in this case Vombin, who's the one who's behind me, that something is coming. That is like currently here.
Yep.
prepare for combat. Hooray. We should prep the fight. Something else. That's
okay.
And then there would be the other thoughts, but
yes,
as you said,
what are you thinking?
Yes.
Unless you're resisting it, which I assume you can. No, fair enough.
No reason not to. There.
Yeah.
So I think the only. I assume like.
To clarify a bit. I am currently hearing your like initial thoughts. What are you currently
surface
thinking?
thoughts,
like
sort of what's on the top of your mind?
Because I am currently not probing deeper, which that would require a wisdom saving throw. But
all right, well, on the surface, you like have a tangle of like what's the word? Surprise, confusion. Who like something, and like it's well, no, I would not be able to see. It's only the dragon that's like sensing around, right? If I understood.
You've got an idea that there is something around you. I mean, you can
like
sort of you can hear things. You've got a sense of sort of smell as well.
And otherwise, as just like pure, like a sense of pure, unbridled rage, as if without any kind of mercy. And as you will hear, can you also hear words?
Yeah, because it's sort of
emotions.
think of it this way: what you heard, you'd almost recount to think about it. That makes sense.
It's kind of like when you like think in a language in your own head, like
yeah,
you think about something in your own head.
Right, wonderful, and you would hear. They are rage, brutal, without mercy.
Cool.
Wait, hold on. God damn it, I forgot the rest of it. Something, rage, and clearly hearing, kill the Fae.
Essentially, I can describe it if you'd like.
Because, well, take it as if there are multiple languages switching, so you only catch a couple of words, because
Yeah,
multiple
German, yeah.
languages. Because, well, I wanted to do the Doom opening, but I forgot half of the sentence after I said the initial thing. Then I forgot.
That's fine. Anyway, so sort of as you're doing that, you have something sort of probably about now-ish come into line of sight, probably, considerably. Hi, I'm your friendly neighborhood eldritch creature. That's not eldritch, shadow creature. And obviously at this point you'll hear in Sylvan, if anybody knows Sylvan, which I highly doubt.
No, I don't.
No. You might sort of catch. Yeah, no.
I mean, if it's derivative of celestial, I understand bits and pieces.
No. it'll be barking orders at the dragon, which will seem to be sort of responding and rising and starting to move. Vixie, make me a willpower roll as you're being commanded to kill the intruders.
Wait. How do you do a willpower roll?
Willpower save. So in your saves, click willpower.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Wait.
Oh, sorry, wisdom, not willpower.
Yeah, that's what. Wait.
It's fine. It's the same. It's not.
Yeah.
But...
I was just about to ask if you mean if it is the wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw.
That was a fail.
Whoops.
Do I hear like it's saying something, or is it like
it is saying something? But you might not be able to translate it. This is why I asked if you knew Sylvan.
No, no, but as it's just how I would act hearing like something.
Yeah, but it's like it's barking orders.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, what does that mean?
Nothing. I was like looking through my spells, thinking about what I should do.
Okay,
but,
well,
I got nothing at the moment.
Initiative, because this is combat.
Oh.
The dragon is already uncurling, looking to attack you, and yeah. Vix, you do have control of your counter.
Oh shit! I forgot to click my character.
It's fine. I'll update it.
14.
14. Okay, cool. That's Alpha's there. 14.
Wow.
I mean, to be honest, that's sort of to their favor. Because, yeesh.
This is at least in control compared to the other one.
Nice. Arrowfly. All the way back. We've got.
Can I make an Arcana check to try to figure out what was like set the dragon, or like what is happening to the dragon?
It's not magic, it's language. They've used Sylvan to bark orders out, and it's clearly been sort of... I mean, I guess maybe you could see that part if you wanted to make an Arcana roll. You could try to see something specific. Although... I'll allow you to do it as a free action when it comes around to your... And although, to be honest, Kellen will probably hold his action because he's not going to fight. Then it becomes to Ben, who might choose to do something before you.
The only thing I'm going to do is cast a single spell.
Go ahead and do so. I also need to roll the initiative for the dragon. That's not high. Yeah, no.
Because Alphys is in front of me, I'm just going to cast Heroism on him.
What? Oh, you're healing him. Okay, fair enough.
A temporary HP, and I'm giving him the hero, the encouraged status effect, which he cannot be frightened, basically.
Fair enough. Okay, and then it comes to Alphys. Alphys, Obviously, free action, you can sort of make the Arcana check to sort of see what you think's going on.
18.
Yeah, you can see that there is a form of mind control magic on at least the dragon. You can't see Vixie yet. It is a very high level that seems to be sort of intrinsically linked to the Fae.
Alright. Well, luckily, high level magic doesn't change what I'm about to do because it still works as it should. Which is I'm going to cast Calm Emotions on the dragon. Which would require the dragon to make a charisma saving throw unless it wishes to fail.
It's 15.
That is a fail.
Okay.
And I immediately suppress the frightened and charmed condition. So
you
if
can't
it
suppress
was...
charmed or frightened. You can suppress emotions.
You can. The spell specifically says that.
Right. Well,
wait,
then
that doesn't bring up the. Does that? Yeah, there we go. And when the spell ends, it is immediately resumed. So, like, if it lasts longer than a minute, or I lose concentration, it would return to that. It doesn't stop it; it suppresses it. That is what I was thinking about.
Yeah, okay, you can stop the frightened effect.